Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening and good night. Is it afternoon? Is it evening? Is it night? Who knows? Because this is the Intertron. And of course, on the Intertron, everything is true. So, I'm just going to grab today's guest. Today's guest for Train Sim World VR is well known across the world. Hello, I'm Scotty. Scotty, hello. Hello, I'm Scotty. The Flying Scotsman. And yes, I am a little bit early. We were going to go live at 8. But I thought, I'm here. I'm talking to people in the chat. I might as well start. And I did it in that voice and that face as well. So, we've got in the chat tonight Retro Rambles, who says, I don't like this one, but I'm here for the crack. Enjoy it. Absolutely, I will. So we have Martin Vegas saying, back on form, I'm trying my best. Sir Patrick Furlong has some predictions for us. 49,593,532 cases of speeding. 495,030,293 cases of Zoe and Jenny overcharging for tickets. We don't set the ticket prices. They're set by the invisible hand of the market. And 84,494,000 cases of Zoe not stopping at the right stations. I think we can all agree that is going to happen. Zantex here, he says, ladies and gentlemen, we apologise for the late arrival of the 2000 hour service to somewhere. A man called Gandalf has stolen the track. I like that. We also have Iron Horses here. Oh, early. And we have the choo-choo plushie. Choo-choo, choo-choo. I can neither confirm nor deny that I cuddle less at night. And PN Motorsport Trains is here as well, going, evening. Hello there. I hope you're all ready for some fun and games. Oh yes, I did just confirm, kind of. Mr. Honk Honk will be furious. That is a joke that a few of us will get because it's from our little chat group called The Squad, the Innuendo Squad. Hey, I'm Scotty. Oh, right, enough of that, thank you. So tonight we are playing Train Sim World VR, which is a good thing to play because it's in VR and it's FNU. FNU is where it's so much fun that you would not believe it. So, no, it's not. FNU is where it's so much fun that you will inevitably... Let me just quickly grab my thing and set this off to continue. My controllers didn't work. We've got a problem here. Continue. There we are. Right, it's loading in now. So, I'm listening away. I'm going to play with my trains while I still have some track down. Packing more away next week. Yeah, I saw your video, dude, and it was so sad, man. Where's my hand gone? There it is. Continue. Right, I'm loading it in now. So, I'm now going to switch over to the other channel for you guys to be able to see this. Beep, beep. There we go. We are live. We are kicking. We are live. This is Train Sim World. So, you might notice from last time that I have a fair amount of stuff in this room because I've been picking up all the stuff that I could. However, I picked up a sign that said I love New York and it didn't turn up in here, so that was a bit of a bug. We also know that there are some other bugs going around. And we know that we can't, for example, go and jump onto a train because it doesn't allow us to do that in the exploration mode. But we can drive the trains, and that's really what we're here for. We're here for some hot choo-choo action. So, shall we start? Where am I? Yes, I'm right in front. And bling. I might... Yep, you guys can see all this. Right, let's do this. We're going in. We've got a fair amount of the stuff done. North White Plains, I managed to get an S rank, which I'm amazed at. We've got a fair amount of this still to go. So, let's continue. We're going from Scarsdale to Fleetwood. Is it Fleetwood Mac? We've got one passenger stop along the way. Let's do this. Let's see how we get on. Am I in pass-through mode? Because I just got to see part of my house. That was a bit weird. I don't know if you guys saw that. Right, I seem to be very, very close to these controls. My goodness. Right, let me... Oh, there we go. Right. Reset this. Okay. Welcome aboard. I can't move that at all. Okay, that's just stuck there. Welcome aboard the M7A Metro North Railroad. Okay, first things first. I have an overhead camera set up just there. So I'm going to move across a little bit so that I don't, while trying to do the horn, grab onto that. There we go, that's okay. You guys can still see me? Okay, let's do this. We're going from Scarsdale to Fleetwood Mac. Can't do that already. Turn that on. Yeah! Okay, let's open the doors. If you're getting on, get on. Oh, look at that. We can see a car park. It's got no bugger in it. Okay. Let's set that to forward. Seriously. Forward. Why didn't that work? Bit weird. Okay. Now we can do it. Okay, max power. There's a dude just over there. Can you see him? Yes. Yes, we can. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain when she comes. Right, we're going to coast at about 50. Yeah, that should be okay. Drop it off a bit. Coast it off a bit. Yeah, there we go. No, coast. No. Ah, we didn't quite get it. There's a guy over there. I can see him. He's over there. Hello. He disappeared. Oh, that was weird. We have an amazing disappearing dude. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our first view of the amazing disappearing dudelinger. You know it's true. You know it's true. Hi, 37 Dave. How you doing? The mouse cursor's in the middle of the screen. Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Right, let me a second. I'll just move that for you. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Oh, good grief. I'm going too fast. Slow down. There we go. Who was that? Did I... Oops. Have I missed... Oh, no. That's brilliant. We just accidentally exceeded the speed limit. And I think I just drove past some guys that I was supposed to honk at. Oh, there's some. Hey! Right, we have to come down to 50 so we can do this. I love the sounds. The sounds are... They're so right. This is an amazing experience. Guys, if you get the chance to play this, take that chance. It is so good. Right, we can go up to 60 now. Oh, there's a guy. Yes, we got him there. Oh, maybe that was Gandalf, the master wizard. Oh, good grief. Every time I look away for the chat, it's like, no. Oh, please tell me I'm not... No, I've got 5,000 feet before I need to be anywhere. I had a horrible feeling that we had to stop, but we don't. We just have to keep going. Full speed ahead, Mr. Sulu. Right, I've got my hand on the knob here. Hey! Oh, matron. Oh. Right, we're coming down to 35. We have to do it in the right accent. Oh, wow, Tony. It's ritualistic. Right, speed up a little bit. There we go. All right, keep going. Come on. And straight away we've got to slow down again. This is worse than when our local roads have ridiculous road signs. And like, oh, you've got to go at 40, now 50, now 30. Right. We're going to plane off the speed a little bit. We've got 32 seconds, so let's plane off some speed. We can do this. We can do this. We can get to the place where we have to pump the brakes and land on the right spot. I'm not supposed to do that, but I did. Alright, let's do this. Full off. Nope, come on. I want to stop at the right spot, you see. Come on. And there we are. 4 seconds late. If this were Japan, they'd have my head. Get in if you're coming. We've got to go. Come on. You can never use VR stuff. Funnily enough, I thought I would never be able to, but it's got space for glasses, and there's a lot of excellent accommodations these days to stop you getting too travel sick, which I think is fantastic. So I'm really enjoying it. I genuinely thought I'd have a lot more trouble with VR than I do, given that I am one of the world's most prominent travel sickness people. Other travel sick people come to me for advice on how to be as sick as I am. It's true. They go, "You're sick, you are." I assume they say it as a compliment. There we go. Right, we're getting at the right speed. We've got 7,000 feet before we have to get to where we're going. So full speed ahead. And let's clunk on the train. No, full speed. Oh my goodness. Why does full speed have to be further down on here and further up on the other one? That's confusing for someone who's not paying attention. That's a guy in red. Oh, no. We're going too fast, apparently. Apparently we weren't supposed to go at 50 miles an hour through a station. They never told me that in stupid bastard training. Come on, let's do this. Right, there's a train guy. Here we go. We get there in the end. We'll be coming round the mountain when we come. We'll be coming round the mountain on a tram. They say it's a train, but we know it's a tram because trams are better than trains, and I will fight you on this. I like the horn. It's good. It's fun. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah. Beep. Right, full speed. And then stop. And then we have to come back down to 35. Come on. There we go. Come on. We'll crawl through at a crawl of a pace. And there we go. Right, we're going to come crawling. There's our stopping point. So let's start planing speed off. So we're coming about 20. Yeah, that'll do. When we get to about the yellow, we'll start fully coming down. And go for it. There we go. Can we do it this time? Can we do it? Come on. Crawl in, crawl in. Crawling, crawling. There. Grade B, because we sucked. We sucked at doing something, and I'm not entirely sure what it was. Oh, that was it. Yeah, we didn't get to the right spot. There we go. Martin Vega says, has anything arrived? No, sorry to say no. Indenture to go, says Retro Rambles. If you go over the speed limit, the ATP automatically kicks in and applies the brake. Wow. You say you've watched some of the tripods age well. Excellent. I always like it when TV ages properly, because that's the kind of thing that means that it's timeless, essentially. It holds up, you know? We'll be kicking lots of buttocks when we come. Oh, we're in the big one again. Okay, we're in the big one. We're going from Mount Vernon west And we've got a loaded car to the Botanical Gardens. Let's go. We've got to make 2 passenger stops. So let's turn the train on, open the thing. We've got hardly any time to go because we're going only 2,000 feet. Which means we've basically gone around the corner and practically see the station from here. And that's our first stop. Let's go. Beep, beep. We've got to get up to speed. If we hit 88 miles an hour, then we'll go back in time. And that's good for us because we have a time limit. Which I'll probably exceed at some point. You know what I'm like. Do, 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 do. He'll be back in time. Yeah, there it is. There's the stopping point. Bloody hell, man. Speed up a bit. And now we'll coast in. And plane that speed off. Come on, plane the speed. Until we get to the point where we can stop again. Beep, beep. And... yes, we got there. Go on then, everyone get off. Hello, weirdos that are just standing there. How are you doing, weirdos? That's the closest I can get to giving you the finger. Hey. Right, we're off. Get in if you're coming. Here we go. We've got to get up to 35 miles an hour. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 da, ba, da. Come on, let's do this. 35. What's this? Let's bang out of order. What? Series 3 got cancelled because of sci-fi hating Michael Gray. Yeah, he wasn't great, was he? And you gotta love this. We've got to hit 40, and then afterwards we've got to hit 40. It's just giving us points for going at the same speed. And 40 again. What's going on? Here we go. We're going up to 45 now. There we are. We'll be coming round this mountain when we come. Can I open this door? No, it won't let me. Oh, good grief. We better slow down. Here we come. We're coming in on our second stop. We've got 20 seconds to get there. East down, bound it down, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. We're eastbound, watch old bandit run. Hello, Gurphy, how you doing? Right, we're getting there now. So what's it? We could do with a remake though and hopefully finish the story. That would be nice. I would love to see that actually. A Tripods remake that finishes the story. A bit like the Battlestar Galactica thing where they finally did the proper ending instead of switching over to Galactica in 1980 or whatever the hell that was. I've got the DVD. I've never even managed to psych myself up to watch it. Apparently it's not good. Come on, there we go. Right, 40 of the miles per hour. Right, let's go up to 50. Come on, we can do this. We've got 10,000 feet to go. Oh, you just saw that guy. Another guy. Come on. Give us... yeah! The moving finger time. Come on, let's do this. Yes! Oh, now we're getting some... sense of speed. I like this. We've got a feeling that we're moving. Quite smooth as well. It's nice. Let's move on. We can go up to... Oh, no, we have to go down to 50. There's a guy up there. He's going to jump if we don't do the horn. Okay, let's do this. 75 miles per hour. Otherwise, we're not going to get there. We've got 3 minutes to get to this place. Can we do it? Can we do it? Not if we have to keep slowing down to bloody 30. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Atrocious. We're not getting any points. We're not getting points this time. Oh, for goodness sake. We have to go down to... How am I supposed to go at the maximum speed for the maximum enjoyment while being told I have to go at 35 and 40 miles an hour? Come on. There's a dude. He wants to see us go really fast. Come on. Yeah. There we go. We're coming round the mountain when we come. We're riding a big white horse when we come. Hee hee. Let's do this. Let's get some speed. We've got 2,000 miles to go. Feet even. Not miles. Right, 50, yeah. Oh, here we are. Right, start playing the speed off a bit. Right, we'll come in at 30 odd. We'll be okay. You saw Battlestar Galactica at the cinema. Nice. The original one had a cinema release. What was it? It was like a couple of movies, wasn't it? Or was it the first 4 or 5 episodes that they made that they turned into a film? I can't remember. Grade B? What did we do wrong? Nothing. It's not just because I kept going off. It's because I went off the speed limit, isn't it? That's. Oh, they shouldn't have made the speed limit so crap. If they wanted me to go at the speed limit, they should have made it the maximum speed. You want a clown horn? There we go. The first one was the first 3 episodes. Saga of a Star Wars. Ah. Right. How many more of these have we got to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 whole routes. We're pretty much finished. We're not. About halfway through. What bleeped? Stop your bleeping. I'm the one that bleeps. I am the one that bleep. Botanical Garden to the Yankees East 153rd. Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to attempt to kick some butts. There was also later another one titled Cylon Attack with the episode The Legendary Warrior Parts 1 and 2 plus Fire in Space. Cool. Right. Welcome aboard. Botanical Garden to the Yankee. Oh, this is the other one. Right. Got 2 stops. Okay. Turn it on. Open the doors. Right, where are you? Get in. If you're coming, get in. If you're not, then get in anyway. This is the one where if you stick your head through the wall, you can see the rest of the train. Right. I've got a speaker there. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go. Forward. Go on then. Yeah. Why didn't that work the first time? I like this one because it feels like you're driving a cupboard. There's literally no space. This train is smaller than my office. I'm driving my cupboard down the street. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Right, that'll be along in a minute. Where's my chat? There it is. It suffered from that Jane Seymour thing of not being able to act. Ah. Well, you know, these things happen. Some people are born to act, some aren't, and some that aren't still act. That's how it is. Yeah, right, we're coming in. We're coming in. Start coasting about here. Playing off the speed, because this one doesn't have as good brakes. Let's playing the speed down a little bit. So who puts a building on a bridge? I'd be nervous. I would be very nervous of that. But maybe that's just me. Let's playing the speed down again. Right, and come to a complete stop. Right, everyone getting off. Right, get off. You're all smelling, I don't want you here. Whoa! People walking. They look weird. I don't like it. I'm going to close the window. It's weird that they're walking around, man. Not eating a thing today apart from chocolate. That's not a good sign. Here we go. I like having the horn. That could be so taken out of context. I like being able to press the horn. I didn't say I like having the horn. Even though I did say that, I didn't mean it. You know what I meant. You all know. You all know. Right, we have to coast along at 40. Here we go. We can get there, we can get there. We will coast at 40 of our English miles per hour even. Though this isn't England, it's America. Which, by the way, has done some stupid things today, hasn't it? They've announced that that all foreign nationals in America for more than 30 days have to frickin' register with the government. Like, what are you doing, guys? That's a little bit fashy. You don't want to go full fashy. Otherwise, people start talking about coming in and giving you a bit of a slap. Because we know what happened last time. When they got a list of people they didn't like, they started sending them to Venezuela, wasn't it? Not Venezuela. What's the other one? I want to say Sri Lanka, but it's not. You know which one I'm on about. It's not Costa Rica either, is it? You know what I'm on about. I've forgotten the word, but you know it's not great. Keep pressing the horn. Give people the horn. Oh, good grief! We've got to come down at 40 miles an hour. Come on! I want to go full speed. I want to warp through here like an amazing warp-powered thing. Yeah. Come on, get us to 50. 50 of your English miles an hour. Yes. There we are. Right, stay at 50, stay at 50, stay at 50. No, other way. Right. There we go. Right, we can do this. We can frickin' do this. Yes. Right, 55 miles an hour. There we go. Do. Oh yeah, get right on the number. Right on the number, baby! 4,000 feet and then we'll get there. Amazing, excellent. We get to go up to 60. Now we get a real sense of speed. Look at that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, woohoo. Right, we've got. Oh, you. The creators knew what they were doing there, hiding a speed limit sign around a freaking corner. What are we going to get next? A speed camera? Where is it? Where's the speed camera? Come on, you know it's there. Right, here's the area. We're going to have to start planing off. Maximum. No, we're gonna. Oh no! Cringe. Open the door. Hey, the emergency brake. I managed to pull it and keep us going. I saved it. I saved it. We're going to get no points, but I saved it. You've got a drone flying over with the speed camera. Is your cat going to operate the drone? Cats are very good at operating drones, what with their amazing reflexes. I can't technically back that up with facts, but since I've said it, and it's on the internet, you know it's true. Also, remember that joke that was going around that Gen X thought birds were drones and that birds weren't real? And it turns out that China has drones that are disguised as birds for military spying. Like, we've got to apologise now because it turns out it's freaking true. What the hell? 10 miles an hour? We've got to come down to 10 miles an hour? What the... Oh my goodness. We've got, I think, 3 minutes, and it's going to take that long because... Where the hell... I can walk faster than this. Oh, it's a football field. Go! Let's keep going. What else in chat? Same as the US Army has dead the animal wranglers for special missions. Yeah. Oh. There's a guy over there who wants us to... Can we speed up yet? Come on. I'm trying to look around the corner and I can't see any further. If I get out, can I see... Oh, there's 30. Okay, let's start speeding. Oh my goodness, I felt like we were going to turn into that wall there. That VR is an amazing experience. Can I, if I lean out, can I stick my head far enough out that I could stick it into that wall? Oh man, right. Is that where we're going? I think it is. Alright, let's do this. I didn't get an amazing there, but never mind. Also, we're gonna get penalised for the fact that I pulled the emergency brake. Okay, here we go. Start playing a bit of speed off. Who's shouting? Stop shouting at me, or I'll make my train shouting. It'll be louder than you lot. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. I seem to be sitting sideways. This is weird. I'm coasting in sideways, like I'm drifting. I'm going to Tokyo drift into this place. Yeah, great B, as we press the emergency brake. Oh, right. I've got to. I've earned senior engineer in Train Sim World VR. Nice, which you guys can't see because for some reason the badges don't show up on the screen. Oh. That's the new William Loud officer's bill. Ah. Oh. Right, I'm just going to have a quick drink while we talk. I am on the energy drinks because I have a lot of work to do this week. Oh. When's the next train to the Shire? I don't know. I don't remember seeing a train in the Shire, although I do remember seeing a Class 08 diesel shunter in Downton Abbey, even though it would be about 50 years too early. Which I thought was hilarious. I remember seeing a white van in the Shire because it didn't get removed at the right point in post-production, which was hilarious. Right, let me just load that, close that down, and move that out of the way. Oh, I love this game. It's so good. El Salvador. That's where he's been sending people. El Salvador. It's the S. That was what was making me think Sri Lanka. That was it. He sent a guy there who was supposed to be in America and has a do not send to El Salvador marker on his document. And he still sent him there. And now they won't bring him back because they're a bunch of dickheads, basically. Right. Before we go any further, I'm going to try and pick up an apple. Aha! I has apple. Throw it away. A pear. Hey, I've got 2 pear. I've got a pear. Hey, beep beep. Can I get? No, I don't think I can do that. We can play bowls with fruit. With fruits. Okay, that was silly. Right, let's have a look at our missions. Where can we go up to? We're going from Tremont to Grand Central. Let's do this. We're on the home stretch now. We're in the final 12. It's the home stretch. Wouldn't surprise me if Trump tries to have Starmer to send British citizens who criticise him to El Salvador. Nah, won't happen. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. Like, we need you to do this. Like, yeah. Okay, mate. How long are you in power? 3.5 more years? Okay. We'll talk about it in 4 years. You know what the British are like. We wait things out. Did I press the wrong button? Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, let's do it again. You know what we're like, man. Wait, hang on. Am I... Right, I'm looking at the screen, so... Nah, that's better. Okay, Tremont to Grand Central. Let's do this. I would love to see some more locomotives added. That would be cool. Right, we've got one thing on the way. We're in the big thing with the big buttons and the window that goes like that. Hello, hello. Oh, I can see the train. Can I see the rest of the train? It is there. We can see the rest of the train. Okay, I'm happy now. The train is actually physically in the area with us. It's not just... It's not just a thing, you know? The idea of this bit, it's not just that. If I got up and stuck my head through this, would that... Well, actually, I'd just bang my head into the PlayStation games that are behind me, but you get the idea. If I was in a larger area that allowed me to move properly, I might be able to look behind us and see some like carriages or something. I doubt it, because we saw on the other one that wasn't rendered. But it'd be funny though, wouldn't it? Here we go. We're coming round them. Holy crap. 18,000 feet to where we're going. We're coming round the mountain when we come. We'll be coming round the mountain when we come. We'll be coming round the mountain. Coming round the mountain. Coming round the mountain when we come. There we go. Only 155 points because I got the timings wrong. Never mind. We've done better. We've done worse as well. Right, there's a dude over there. I should not do this. Alright, let's go up to 55 miles an hour. A whole 50. Oh, a whole 55. My goodness. Some nice big buildings here. They've really done a good job of rendering New York. It looks good. Yes, it's like the kind of texturing and level of detail of something like Train Sim World 2, 1 or 2, but it's doing the job really well, and I'm enjoying this. I have to admit, I have been looking forward to playing this all day with you guys, because that's how much I've been enjoying it. Some games I forget we've got a stream because the game isn't as memorable, but this one, yeah, graphically it's not that great, but gameplay wise, oof, fan-frickin-tastic. Love it. Right, we are over speed and I don't care. We've got 10,000 feet to go. So how are you guys doing? Our government was trying to stop free dinner tickets for kids who have nothing. I know, I was like, frickin' hell, guys. Yeah, I get it. There's a cost of living crisis, and we have to tighten the belt strings. But you don't do it by taking off people who've got nothing. It's like, even evil has standards. It's ridiculous. Alright, where are we going? Going down to 35. There we are. Alright. You shouldn't. I mean, I've never had to balance a budget for a national, for an entire country, but it can't be so hard that you have to take off people who've got nothing if you accept the fact that they get free school meals. And yet, here we are, with a bunch of cackling loons running the country. Who elected a frickin' supervillain anyway? Ridiculous. It does make me annoyed that I left politics, because it's like I would have a lot to say, but at the same time, there was no way that any party was going to let someone like me get into Parliament. She's gobby and we can't control her. Don't let her in. That's pretty much how it goes. And it doesn't matter which party you're in favour of. That is going to happen. If you have opinions that they can't control, then you're a loose cannon and they can't possibly work with you. So you can imagine why I didn't get re-elected. Because I tell people what they should hear, not what they want to hear. It's because they don't want to tax their rich benefactors. Yeah! School milk was rank. Yes, it was. It used to be defrozen on storage heaters. Yeah! Teachers would have it put on radiators to warm it up a bit, which didn't warm it up, it just made it sour. And I'm sure they knew what they were doing. Because they can't be thick, they're teachers. Well, actually, I'll take that back. They're like anyone who's a specialist. They're knowledgeable in their field and not necessarily anything else. Right, let's get over to here. We want to be going 40 miles an hour at most. There's another train. Hello, other train. Most of my teachers were actually decent people, but there's always that one bell end, isn't there? In any school, there's a bell end. Oh, the type of person who plays favourites with kids. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be teaching kids that sort of thing. That's okay to treat some people different and some people special. It's not right, man. Come on, keep going. There we are. There! We got in with enough time to spare. Get in if you're getting in. Come on. Where are you? Come on. Come on. Right. Modern teachers are brainwashed. No, I don't believe that. I genuinely don't believe the brainwashers. Because Ofsted can turn up at any point and look at anything they want. They don't. And you do not want that on your record. You'll never get a job anywhere else. And I'll tell you now, Ofsted don't take sides because Ofsted's civil service. And it's against the rules of the Civil Service Code to take sides. The upper levels can get away with it when they can talk to MPs themselves on one-on-one basis, but everyone else, you've got to play by the rules. Case in point, I was a civil servant. Alright, here we go. Come on, let's do this. Come on. Get up to 60. Yes, there we go. 60 miles an hour, and if we stick at 60 for a couple of seconds, we get some more points. Fantastic. There we go. Oh, we didn't get quite as many because it dropped down. Oh, yeah. Knew what you were doing, game. You knew what you were doing. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. A lot of high rises. Looking new. Whoa! Bit of pop in. I know it can't be helped, but I do like how they've gone out their way to make New York feel like New York, you know? This feels like New. It doesn't feel like we're just riding around generic town or anything like that. Oh my goodness. It actively... Whoa! The feeling of speed now. That is brilliant. Oh, this is so good, guys. Seriously, if you get a chance to play this, you've got to. I'm going to stick my head out. Hello! This is the most dangerous thing you can do in the real world. There we go. Come on, we can do this. Yes. There we go. Oh my goodness. I got a fast bit in this tunnel and then a slow bit. But make up your mind, game. Come on. Now it's back up to 60. Is there something wrong with that bit of tunnel that going too fast will cause a problem? Did we just drive under a library? Is that what's going on? We had to be quiet? I genuinely don't know. They just make it worse for people who are struggling. Yeah. And that's it. That's it exactly. Governments should not be there to make things worse. You're meant to go into politics to make things better than they were when you started. And if you can't do that, you shouldn't be in politics. That's how I see it, and that's how I think a lot of people see it. But here we are, with a bunch of frickin' idiots trying to run the country by scoring petty points rather than making things work. I just don't get it. I really don't. It's not even like things used to be better, because it's always been crap. And that's the worst part. Even the old greats, the people we'd think were fantastic, they were mediocre at best in most cases. They just happened to be the right person at the right time for the right thing. And it really upsets me. It's like the old thing of the great man theory. What the hell's going on? The great man theory of history. Like, these great men did these great deeds. Like, no. These people were in the right place and made the right decisions at the right time. But they were just the same as everyone else. I genuinely believe that. And when you see ancient history and all the ancient writings, and it's always the same thing. Like, who was it? Cicero, I think it was, wrote a letter to one of his friends saying that things were terrible because everyone was writing a book and no one was listening to their elders. And that was 2,000 years ago. It's always been crap. It doesn't matter what year you're in. It's like, the past used to be better, didn't it? Right, we've got to now struggle along here while we try and keep up this pace. As we've got 35 seconds to get to a station I can't even bloody see at 10 miles an hour. This is not going to go well for us, is it? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's because we're coming into Grand Central Station. That's why. That's why all this stuff. Oh, I do want to have a look around Grand Central Station because it's a good one. It's big. And it's up there. Yeah, we're going to be late, so let's speed up. And see if we can find where we're supposed to be. We'll go 28 miles an hour. We are going far too fast for the station. But I want to actually get to where we're going. Where's our... I still got that. There it is. There it is. Okay, here we go. And then we'll have a chat again. I think we've put the world to rights tonight. We're almost got goodness, almost 30 seconds over. We are getting fired. There's only one person here waiting for us. Come on. 10 miles an hour, yeah. Come on. Get us over there. Right, this'll do. There we go. Grade B. Because we did terribly. There we are. Right. We got to Grand Central Station though. That's good. That's good. Oh. Oh. There's some fears going about my church group that if Trump's tariffs cause a major recession, benefits will be axed completely. No, they won't. The one thing I can guarantee, they won't axe benefits. Labour needs them. It's as simple as that. Too many of Labour's supporters either are on benefits, know someone on benefits, or have been on benefits themselves. That's how it is. They'll not get rid of them. It wouldn't be like walking into the polling booth and declaring that you weren't standing anymore. You don't agree with MPs being able to vote themselves a massive pay rise? Yeah, MPs didn't agree with that either. The Parliament has not been able to set its own pay since 2005, 2006. It's all done by an independent group that decides MPs' pay. Is that Monster Red Apple? It's not. This is Punch. Monster Punch. Which is Pacific Punch. No idea what it's supposed to be. What is it? Orange, apple, raspberry, cherry, guava, pineapple, passion fruit. There you go. You thought MPs could vote them. A lot of people think they can. For hundreds of years, they could. Was it 100? No, it wasn't hundreds of years. It was 100 years. Because the Great Reform Act brought in pay. And for 100 years, they could vote themselves a pay rise. And now they can't. MPs' pay should be linked to whatever rise they do in pensions and benefits. I can imagine that. I can imagine that being an interesting debate. Let's put it that way. Pensions, I bet you could get them to agree to that because they're always defending old people's pensions. Because old people vote far more than young people do. And they all want to get that vote, you know. Been listening away, lots of politics floating around. At the moment, I don't need any more things to stress me out. You should give MPs vouchers to spend when they're away from home. They're always away from home. They're always away from home. They work in London. I remember a former Home Secretary called for a reduction in the price of audiobooks. To be honest with you, I can understand to a certain extent. A hard copy should be a certain price. But the digital versions should not be that price. Because you don't have to produce it. You don't have to ship it. You don't have a load of the costs like that. And yet, it's the same price, sometimes higher, than a physical copy. How's that work? Digital distribution should make it lots and lots cheaper. But never does. And I also agree that audiobooks shouldn't have VAT. Seriously, they shouldn't have VAT. Same as books, shouldn't have VAT. But I can't remember if they do or not. I hope they don't. Started reading You and Live Twice, physical hardback. Nice. It was when audiobooks cost a lot of money. It was David Blunkett. He said he could afford them, but there are many who couldn't. Yeah, and he's right. He's absolutely right. Because they were seen as this newfangled thing. It was an interesting luxury that you could listen to a book in the car. Until someone like David Blunkett points out, actually blind people would use them. was it the RNIB, the uh, the the Institute for the Blind, pointed out that they've been making their own audio recordings and it cost a fortune, so that blind people could read books. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, actually, yeah, we never thought about that, because no one does until you point it out. You can't use audiobooks, can't concentrate, listen to them. I love them. I don't listen to them anywhere near as much as I should, but I do love them. If it's a good book, if it's done properly, then I love it. But I was trying to read, sorry, not read. I was trying to listen to the Difference Engine, which is William Gibson and someone else doing steampunk. So basically, it's the birth of steampunk in novel form, and it's the hardest to listen to thing ever, because it's very Victorian, as you might expect, but it's done in Gibson's prose poem style. And as a result, it's like the worst thing you could possibly have for a modern reader to try and read. Neuromancer is an interesting book, but if I listened to it as an audiobook, I don't think I'd like it as much as when I read it. PS5's 40 quid more now. Yeah, sounds about right. It's going to keep happening until this mess of Trump and all of his idiots and all the people that are taking advantage of that. Let's not put it on one person. Trump is a freaking idiot. I'll grant you that. He's a bloody stupid man. And he's messing with the world economy because of these tariffs. But if you think that it's just him and not the frickin' speculators over at the stock market that are causing some of these problems, then I've got a bridge to sell you. Always look for the guy who's taken advantage of the situation. Let's put it that way. You tried to read Morrissey's book but couldn't. I still find it hilarious that they immediately put that into the popular classics, the Penguin Classics line. It's like, frickin' hell, guys. They said, oh, it's going to be a classic. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. Just because someone at Penguin liked it doesn't mean everyone else will. Right. Bank of England's also politically motivated. I think everyone's politically motivated to a certain extent, but the Bank of England is weird. Weird, let's put it that way. Right, I'm going to go to exploration mode now before we go any further. One book you have that is difficult to read is Voices from Chernobyl and all. Oh my goodness, yes, Zantek. I can imagine that is difficult to read. Right, we don't have many stations left to unlock. That's interesting. Let's go to Grand Central Station. Let's visit the station and have a look around. Track 35. Oh my goodness. Right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in. Oh, this looks brilliant. I'm seriously impressed. This looks amazing. Alright, let's have a look around. See if we can find any cool stuff. Track 35, track 30. Can we go everywhere? We can just wander around anywhere we want. This is fantastic. Okay. Let's see if I can... Oh, no, don't walk through the wall. That's just weird. Let's see if I can find any pickups. Oh, we can't go up there. Still got my camera. What's down here? Oh, we can't go any further than that. Alright. There's something on that bin. What's that on the bin? What is it? What the hell? Is that Grand Central Station's old clock? I think that's their old clock. Whoop, 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 what have I done? What's just happened? Resume. Yeah, right, we dropped it, okay. Right, we found them. Ooh, they're different. Don't run, the next train will be along soon. Trash is an issue. Please take your trash with you and be part of the solution. No, I don't want to be. I want to be reckless and horrible and smelly. Right, I'm going to just stick my head into this vending machine to see if I can see. I can't see anything. I'm not close enough to it. Okay, can I walk any closer to this? What if I stand next to it? And then stick my head in that way. Hello? I'm inside the vending machine. Hey, there's nothing in here. Look at that. What a big scam. There's nothing in the vending machine. That's terrible. Hello, security. I bet you didn't expect me to do that. This is brilliant. I'm really impressed with this game. It's fantastic, guys. Oh, can we go over here? Oh, that would have been brilliant. We can see all over the place. All right, let's leave. How do I do it again? No, resume. There it is. Return home. There we go. We used to pay the sorts of prices for Switch 2. Yeah, it's freaking hell, guys. The Switch 2 is a ridiculous price. So, we've now got an Empire State Building, a bell, and a clock. Yes. We're doing rather well for ourselves. We have nicked a huge amount of stuff from the railway line. What a menace to society we are. Okay, what's the time, guys? What's the time? 9 o'clock, we're doing okay. Buy a cheap Switch one from CAX, yes. Yes. Do I remember Asterix the Gaul comics? I do. I do remember Asterix the Gaul. I was more a fan of Tintin, but I do remember Asterix. I also remember Garth in the Daily Mirror. My dad used to get the Daily Mirror on a daily basis because it was back in the 80s. It was a reasonable newspaper. These days, it's just an extremist mess. Like a lot of newspapers, they've picked a side, and I've done it again, haven't I? I pressed leave instead of start. A lot of papers these days have got an extreme political view. And it's obnoxious because that's not what journalism is supposed to be about. But back in the day, we used to read the Daily Mirror. And my dad got it every day. So I'd read Asterix, and Andy Cap, not Asterix, Andy Cap and Garth. And some of the other stuff that was in there, which was alright. Except during the summer where one of the comics would stop being about a family that were doing wacky adventures and start being about going to the beach and this dog that always looked into a puddle to see what was going on with the local wildlife. And I was like, this is not funny. Get back to the funny. But, yeah. Maybe that's just me. Those are different styles of tracks. That's interesting. They've got different track styles. I like that. So these aren't ballasted. These are straight onto iron supports. I like that. I like the differences. It's really interesting. Are we going over the Brooklyn Bridge? That's the Brooklyn Bridge, isn't it? Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. This is a hell of a game, guys. Seriously. I don't think I've played any game in VR as much as I've played this one, except for golf. I love golf. Oh. Yep, there we are. We didn't get many points there, did we? There we go. But yeah, Tintin was always fun. I used to read The Dandy and the Beano, and to a certain extent Victor, back in the day as a kid. Oh. I actually got a load of Beano comics the other day from a charity shop. It cost me 20 quid. I've got most of a year's supply of Beanos, which is cool. So, at some point, I'll be able to sit down and read them. Haven't yet, because of everything that's been going on, and then having to catch up on work from everything that's been going on. But I'll get there. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a review of Move Out Manor by the end of this week, because tonight I'm staying up. The reason I'm drinking the monsters, because I'm going to try and pull a most of nighter to try and get Jen's Wednesday video done and a start on a Friday video, so that by the end of tomorrow I'm able to start work on Move Out Manor, the review for GameHammer, and then we'll start getting GameHammer reviews again. Instead of just the live streams, we'll have other pre-recorded content as well, which I think will be nice. I have to ask, do any of you guys actually watch those videos? I'm just always curious, because I know people do watch them. They get a few hundred views here and there, and I like making them. But I'm always interested, do you guys who watch the shows, the live streams, do you also watch the pre-recorded videos? Or is it a different audience? Because I genuinely don't know. Let's keep going. We've got 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes to get 10,000 feet. I'll have a look at the chat in a sec. You also watch GameHammer, says Patrick. Thank you. Like Dennis the Menace and Beryl the Pearl. Yeah. All the old classics. Dennis the Menace was a right shite. I'm in a menacing mood, as the binder says. I've still got a binder, Dennis the Menace, and it says I'm in a menacing mood. I've also got the the Dennis the Menace fan club. Was it the badges and the card in the little wallet? They did an adults version a few years back as a commemorative thing. So instead of being furry with a cardboard face, which is what the old badges were, these are metal. So they're more hard-wearing, and it's really nice. I kind of like it. I'll show you this once we got through this bit. Right, 6,000 feet still to go. Right, we're at 50 miles an hour. Let's do this. I kept doing that at the show where I first got to try the alpha version of this game. It's like, I get to press the horn. Beep, beep. 55, let's go. Yes, we're coasting along in our automobile. Ba 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 ba. Sid the Sexist. That was Viz, wasn't it? Viz isn't Beano. Although it's basically a fanzine of the Beano. Oh, the old ones are the best, aren't they? Right, 2,000 feet. So let's start planing off some speed. Beep, beep. Ba 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 ba. He's Popeye the Sailor Man. He lives in a caravan. Opens the door and falls through the floor. He's Popeye the Sailor Man. And there was the old He-Man joke as well. I have the power to lift up a flower. It takes me an hour or two. Here we go, come on. Let's get in there, let's get in there. Just playing off all the speed and... yeah. Open the door and fall through the floor. Remember when Viz first started, W.H. Smith had it on the top shelf? Yes. Even Star Wars' Mark Hamill was a member of the Dennis fan club. That's cool. Hi James, how you doing? Train simulation action. It is. It is brilliant. I'm really enjoying it. Let's go. Time for Trump. They shouldn't have given me power over horn. Let's give everyone the horn. There we go. Come on, let's coast at 30 so we can get through here. Way. Beep beep. There's a dude up there and he needs us to horn. Right, let's get moving. 7,000 meters, feet to go. Go up to 45. There we are. And we coast. Beep beep. I'm loving this. I don't know about you guys. I'm banned from using the horn. I think not. Union rules will not prevent me. You can try, but you can't take my horn. Many have tried. What the hell am I on about? 4,000 feet, so not this station here, but the next one. Let's go. Speed demons. Oh, we need to be at 55. They're doing this a lot. Putting the speed limit round a bloody corner like a bunch of smelly gits. And they are smelly gits. I can smell them. What the hell am I on about? Let's play some speed off because we're coming in now. Let's coast in. There's our train. Hello, train. Right. Coast down, and when we get to about here, start playing in the speed. We can do this. And stop. Get on if you're getting on. Come on. Get on if you're getting on. Right, what we got in? Zantek says, you're faffing around trying to de-grit a bogey on a 92 last night. Have you shown any of my submissions to the Monday Club, or are they still in the queue? They're in the queue at the moment. I was going to show one, but we ran out of time, which is unfortunate. Hi, JL Railways. How you doing? And Melody says hello. Hello, Melody. Let's go. When I'm driving down the highway at the speed of light, transporting meals in the middle of the night. Van drive quick, food keep hot. Old folks weep if the food be not hot. I'm driving so fast that I'm a brick in the low. It's the old Meals on Wheels song from Vic Reeves. Some of the people mentioned in that song may not be the most appropriate these days, which is why I don't finish the song. But still a catchy tune, and that's what's really annoying. And that's one of the worst things, isn't it? So many of these guys that caused so much heartache and trouble were central to society for so long. Bring this down to 40. There we go. Come on, let's go. Keep it up. Keep it up. We've only got 1,000 and a bit to go. Right, let's do this. Start playing it off. No? Yeah. It's okay. Alright, start playing it off now. And a bit more. Get down to about, yeah, and then coast into the end. And full brake. Doors. Great B still? What did I do wrong? It's because of all the things where I didn't press the button on time, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Glad you're okay. Doing okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Star Trek Adventures on Friday. James, you are, of course, welcome to join us if you feel like it. If you don't, that's fine too. It's one of the things that I do love about the Star Trek Adventures. We have got a fun-loving group that can show up when they need to and not show up when they can't and all of that. And you know what? Hopefully I'll be able to stay with parents of reason. No problem. Like I say, we've garnered a group that are easygoing, which I think is essential for this kind of game, where people can be in there or be not. And Quark's nukes got on their way out to my ship. I'm going to warn you now, though. It does kind of continue from where we were. Don't beam nukes into the sun. You know what? Did no one learn from Superman 4? Don't nuke the sun. Right, let's do this. Taking a quick break because I don't want to get travel sick. But I am enjoying it. What rating? I know that a lot of people, the first time we played this, novelty factor was a big thing. Of course it was. And everyone was saying, oh, it's brilliant. It's not near perfect. They're 10 out of 10 and things like that. Now that we're more used to it, what rating would you give it? Because I'm still thinking it's a solid 9. Out of 10. Right, let me try and... That's not going to go in the bin. I'll put it on the floor for the moment. Watching this made me reinstall Train Sim Classic. Isn't it so much fun? 9.5 out of 10. Yeah. I think it's a damn good one. Rating for Train Sim or Star Wars Adventures? Train Sim. Because of because of the stuff we're playing. And they're still updating to the latest version for free. Yeah. It's a great thing to have, with a great community and a lovely set of developers that are keeping it going. I love that. It's like the guys behind. Have you heard of the game Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2 and all that? Retro Ramble says, I would say 3. Danger to Go seems to be more playable. Interesting. Hard to tell. I'd probably go for something more realistic myself, whereas this is perhaps a little more gamified. Okay, you've brought up an interesting point there, James. Let me introduce you to the mode that I have tried, but which we haven't done much of. Now, what we've been playing is career mode. It unlocks all of these different areas, all these different regions and stuff like that. So we've got short trips, basically. Welcome to Journeys. I've done one of these. Harlem to the Botanical Gardens. We're going to do North White Plains to Bronxville. 5 passenger stops. It'll take us about 10, maybe 15 minutes. This is a full route. Here are our timetables. So it's going to take 16 minutes, 12 seconds on average. Turn the train on, open the doors. You will notice almost immediately that there are no signs telling us what we need to aim for in terms of speed. All we have is our distance to where we need to go, the amount of action points we can gain, and our expected time. We also get an absolute speed limit. This is real mode. Full playing experience. Watching this game stream has got me back into Train Sim World. Nice. Career mode. I thought you were in New York. I think this game would benefit from a train controller like Danger to Go controller. Yes. So, this is full-on train simulator. We're in the metro style train, but this has none of the press the horn to make the guy happy kind of stuff. And it just has simple go at the right speed mechanics, arrive at the right place mechanics and stuff like that. That's all it is. Proper train sim. So, we're going to do a full route. We're in a different area to what we've been in for a while. Right. In 2.2 thousand feet, it'll drop down to 35 miles an hour. So we're going to do, whoa. Bit of a tilt there. Getting a little bit of travel sickness, funnily enough, even though I'm fully in control of this vehicle, and my brain should be thinking that I'm not moving. Right, I'm going to start playing off speed. There we go. Here come there, and we hit just at the right point. So we did that all right. Got a stop coming up, so let's start planing off. And a nice look at a different style station. Let's coast in. Playing off a bit more speed. Still going a bit fast, but it's okay. There we go. The proof of real mode. Yeah. It's a different experience, and I didn't think it would be when I first tried it. But this feels far more like I'm actually driving the train rather than the arcadey experience we had in the other one. And it feels more like if I get this wrong, there will be consequences. And it's a weird thing to try and put into words. Just how much of an effect not having those speed guides has actually changed the game. I'm actually having to be aware of what these numbers are and how far I have to push things. It feels far more like the actual experience of driving the train, which I like. Although I have to still admit, I do like the arcade mode because it's a bit fun. Right, in 800 feet we get to speed up a bit, and we've got 8,500 feet until we get to our next station. So we're doing all right. We're doing pretty good with the times. We're doing all right. And the landscape's fun as well. It's still nice to have a look at. I'm enjoying it a lot. This is a nice experience. But if I go too fast, I will screw up and get kicked out of this mode. I did lose the first time because I went far too frickin' fast into a train station. Some of the model railway layouts that I'm planning will in effect be a signalling simulator that people can interact with. That'd be nice. Right, 10,000 feet. It drops down to 60, but I've only got 4,500 before the station. So the station must be that over there. Zantic says, spotted a real example of one of my models. A Class 66 at Tarmac Cement Quarry. Lest we forget, one of the Dayport 66s. Oh, nice! That's fantastic. Right, we better start planing off some speed because we're coming to 2,500 feet before our station. So let's come down to about 45. That's going to be our station there, isn't it? And again, because there's no indicators like there is in arcade mode, until you see that set of colours on the floor, you have to be aware of the numbers on your little device to work out where you are and what you're doing. This is a far more realistic experience, and I do appreciate that they've added this in. It just, for anyone who's a bit more hardcore than the arcadey style, this is so good. Right, let's come to a halt. Yeah, it's full on brake. There we go. Let the passengers on. Oops. Got my handset on the chat. Are you guys not getting on? No? You just got to ignore me. Okay. Right, let's do this. Off we go. Maximum speed 65, so yeah. You're not hardcore until you live hardcore. And the legend of the rent was hardcore. I remember School of Rock too. Villager scored 3 goals in 2 minutes. Wow! That's amazing. Bloody hell. You don't see that often. You don't see that kind of thing often, do you? You're making a 1-to-1 scale model of a signal panel. Oh, that's fantastic, James. That sounds amazing. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Come on. $65 miles an hour. It's got a real sense of speed now, hasn't it? Whoa! Right, 2,500 feet, we'll have to come down to 60, and then not long after that, we'll have to come to a stop because our next thing is coming up at Scarsdale Track 2. Yeah, this has a proper feeling of speed. I love this game. I don't know what it is about simulators. I just love them. I love my flight simulators. I love this. I love Euro Truck Simulator. I don't know why, but I don't like driving. But I do like this. That's not our station there. No. Oh, bloody hell, it is our station. It is. Right, let's start playing in the speed off. There's the thing. Oh my goodness. Right, let's go. Start playing a bit more speed off. Let's do this. Right, come down to about 20 miles an hour, coast over to near the end, and 10 miles an hour, yeah. And full on brakes. Excellent. Open the doors, close the window. That would have given us a bit of drag factor, wouldn't it? If I like retro simulators, you have to look at at Siam Games. DOS games made in the 1980s that simulate British railway signalling. Cool. Here we go. Right, I go up to 65 miles an hour and 300 feet. Nice. Now we've got 11,000 feet before we get to where we're going. So let's just speed up and see how we get on. There's a curator with camera video about signalling on the NRM YouTube channel. Cool. What's this? Getting back to a 4-5 on aggregate from 5-0 down. Wow. So basically someone's had a talking to. Right, let's do this. That truck looks a bit old and shabby, doesn't it? Let's do this. Right. Headset battery's low. Oh my goodness. Right, this will have to be our last thing of the night then. We're going through the headset battery very quick these days. I'm amazed. Right. Did we have 4 or 5 stops on our thing? Who knows? Let's do this. So, I'll post more pics of them at Almost Media Discord. Thank you. Right, let's do this. Let's kick some butts. 4,600 feet until the thing will be coming in at high speed, baby. I love the old rusted track that's just littered by the side. Come on, we can do this. We're getting there. We can do this. We can do this. The game will end if we don't get there by 2 minutes time. 2 minutes to midnight. Right, round this corner is our station stop. That's plane off to, yep, 30 odd miles an hour. There's our thing. So we can do this. We can do this. We've got an entire minute to get to where we're going. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. We're eastbound. Watch old bandit run. Old Smokey's got his ears on. It's hard upon your trail. He won't stop until you're put in jail. There we are. Right, we've got another 3 minutes to get to where we're going. And then I'd expect another 3 minutes after that, and then that'll be it. So hopefully we can keep on going until this finishes. Until we get to the end before the headset runs out of batteries is actually what I meant. I do word good, yes. Here we go. 3 minutes to get 4,200 feet. At 60 miles an hour. I think we can do it. Come on, we can do this. Eastbound down, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. We're eastbound, watch your bandit run. I do love that song, it's great. Well, Smokey's got his ears on, it's hard upon your trail. He won't stop until you're put in jail. Boys are thirsty in Atlanta, but there's beer in Texarkana. So load 'em up and let's all give 'em hell. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. We're eastbound, watch your bandit run. Slow down, slow down. Oh, good grief, we're gonna lose. We're gonna frickin' lose because I can't slow quick enough. Oh, I thought I'd have to pull the emergency brake there. There we go. We got in a minute and a bit early as well, so we've got a little bit extra to play with for the final. Right, last stop, everyone getting on. Tucker ho, okay. You coming? No? You're just going to look at me. Okay. What the hell am I doing with my life? Let's go. Long. Speed limit 60. No timings. That's interesting. So, for the final sprint, we're going in as fast as we like. Let's go. Still a little arcadey as we still have coloured marks on the track. Yeah, that is true. It hasn't got rid of everything, but it's getting close to full simulator, which I like. Here we go. Right, we shouldn't go too fast because that was almost a shock when we were coming in at how much I was worried about the speed. So let's coast at that. I'm pretty sure that's our station over there. Yep, it is. Let's plane that speed off. Come in. Also, we don't get penalised for messing with the horn in the wrong area. We shouldn't be giving people the horn in the wrong area. Well, hey! Oh, matron. Oh, we can coast. We can coast in. Yes, there we go. Come on, we can do this. Full brake. Oh yeah, look at that. North White Plains to Bronxville clear. Every single one, we got green. Whoa. What a game, guys. What a game. So, we've now got 2 journeys down. We get to do another one afterwards. We've been playing our different things. And if I go over to this, why has it changed my... That's not me. That's not me at all. I should now have, 2 gold medals. in our journeys. Okay. And I have an average grade of A. I'm a lead driver. And I'm level 7 with 18 stations visited. But that's not me. I had my Facebook photo on there before. What happened? It's not even me for that, for the managerial report. No profile picture. That's interesting. It's got 13 out of 19 collectibles found. And we've got a load of this. Hong Kong, I sounded the horn 500 times. I don't believe that's true. I'm 44% of the way to a secret achievement. Okay, 10% on that one. None on that. Take a seat and ride on the next station explorer. I can't because it's bloody bugged. Otherwise, I'd have had that by now. Complete all career mode levels. Well, we're getting toward that one. Achieve an S grade in every career mode level. I don't think that's going to happen. See, cheese. Find all 19 collectibles. Trying for get 14 as well. 2/3 of the way. Complete 8 journeys. Well, we're getting there. So these are all the achievements that I've been seeing pop up that you guys haven't seen. Find the basketball at Harlem 125th Street Station. And a baseball at the Yankees. What? Well, we're going to have a look at those. Visit Harlem, find the basketball. Different platforms. Excellent. Right, let's have a look at this. There's much to be said for combining the world of computer simulations of model railways using computer-controlled model railways. Absolutely agree. There's the basketball. We're on the wrong station platform. Right, how do we get there? There. Okay, go to track 3. Right, it should be over there, shouldn't it? There it is. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Yeah, that'll do. Give me the basketball. Yes. Okay. I've earned Hoarder in Train Sim. Yay! I've got 14 things. Surely not. Earned Slam Dunk, yes. Right, we needed to get the Yankees to find the baseball, didn't we? Right, where's the station thing where you can swap? There isn't one on this platform, is there? No. Okay. Turn home. There we go. I had to stand up to get that. Alright, explore. We need to go to Yankee Stadium. Track 4. I'll try that one. Right, we need the baseball. I don't see it. Not as easy to spot as a basketball. Right, let's have a look around. Let's see it. I still can't get on a bloody train, can I? Whoa, that was a bit weird. It shook. If any of you guys see the baseball, do tell me. Because I don't. Well, Smokey's got his ears on, it's hard upon your trail. You won't stop until you're put in jail. Boys are thirsty in Atlanta, but there's beer in Texarkana. Right, headset battery's very low, we might lose this. So, warm 'em up and let's all give 'em hell. Eastbound or down, loaded up and truckin'. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. Right, let's see if we can find a frickin' baseball. I haven't seen one. Got a long way to go, short time to get there. I don't see this frickin' baseball here. Guys, I think we might be unable to grab this before the time runs out. Well, not time, battery. Let's go to track 2. Let's pop over. Right. The problem with finding a baseball is that it's small. Difficult to find something that's small because it's small. Nothing there. Okay. Right. I can hear them cheering for something at the stadium. That's cool. I like that. Battery level now at 4%. Okay. If I don't find it in the next minute or so, I'm going to have to stop. Oh. This is so upsetting. I thought we'd be able to just pick it up, you know? Don't see it. Absolutely don't see it. No, nothing. There it is. There it is. Saw it. Saw it. Saw it. There. Yep, Yankee Stadium baseball. Yay! Okay. Let's do it. Let's go out. Return home. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Are we still online? Yes, we are. Right. There's the baseball. There's the basketball. There's the weird clock. And there's my picture. Finally, it's back. That was a weird thing, wasn't it? Collectibles found 15 out of 19. We're almost there. I've almost got them all. I love that there's dust particles in the air. They don't wave around when you move your hand, but aside from that, it's really good. Guys, that's been fantastic. We're going to have to now leave the game, though, because we're at low battery. There we go. So, turn this off. Go to power options. 2% left. Power off. There we go, guys. Oh, what an experience. Oh, what an experience. That was, oof, I loved that. That was great. Just knocking everything over as I put the headset down. Oh. What a game. I really enjoyed that tonight. So thank you so much for joining me. I would continue. I know James has said have a look for some Siam games. To be honest with you, I would, but I have so much that I need to get done with in terms of Jen's videos and stuff for this week. We've got a one tomorrow and a one on Friday, which are taking a lot of time. Let's put it this way. Both of them are currently at about an hour long. They will be cut down once I've managed to edit some extra bits out, but that's the kind of length that we're going to at the moment to get stuff done. We've got the Rapido Roundup that's coming tomorrow. But aside from that, there's not much else I can tell you. Thank you so much for joining me. The Rapido Roundup for Jen on Wednesday. We've got a 4-car EMU coming on review coming on Friday. I'm hoping to get the GameHammer review of Move Out Manor done for Friday as well. So it's going to be a lot of work, but until next time, until tomorrow even, when we'll be playing... What is our Wednesday game? I know it's been a while, guys, but bloody hell, I've forgotten what we're doing. Aliens on Thursday. Let me just go to YouTube Studio. Let's just have a quick look. Why can't I remember this? That's terrible. Let's have a look at my the videos that we've been making. Right, let's go and see what we've got for live games. So, Aliens on Thursdays. I think we might finish it this week. With Dark Souls, we finished. Tomb Raider. James, you'd said it's just popped up on screen in the chat. Tomb Raider. At the same time that I'm looking at it here. Tomb Raider's tomorrow night, guys. Tomb Raider tomorrow night. Alien on Thursday. Star Trek Adventures on Friday. Saturday. Halo Combat Evolved. So I'll see you tomorrow for some more fun and games. But until then, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, because it does really help the channel out. But until tomorrow, happy gaming. See you later.